Patel from class 10 CBSE batch. First of all, I want to like to thank Achira Academy for organizing such a wonderful competition that can give us a platform for developing teaching skills and communication skills. First, today's our topic is boat and streams. First of all, we'll see the concept related to it and solve the harder problems in easier manner. In your NTC exams, board exams, other competitive exams, this topic is mainly asked, so we have to practice it more, and we will at the end we will see the practical uses in our daily life. First we will see stream. What are the streams? It is nothing but a flowing water. Let us assume that the water is moving from this right to left. In this movement of water seen, which is that are called streams. Still water body in which no streams are seen, in which no movement of water are seen. Such water bodies are called still waters. Water that we are going to move forward, and we are going to learn the most two important cases in this topic: downstreams and upstreams. First we learn what are the downstreams. If the flowing water or the stream and the boat moving in the same direction, if consider this is a boat and a stream which are both flowing in the same direction, such condition is called as downstreams. What are the upstreams? If the flowing water and the boat both are moving in the opposite direction and boat is crossing the stream, such condition is called as upstream. In which condition we have to do the addition of speed, and in which we have to do the difference of the speed. In downstream, speed is equal to sum of speed of boat and stream. Let us take an example of escalator. If a person is standing on escalator, the escalator takes him automatically down without his own efforts. If a person also starting his own efforts and started running on that escalator, the speed of that person plus the speed of that escalator also merges with each other, and so the speed of the person can be easily faster, can be come down. So let us relate that condition with downstreams. Let us take the boat is moving in this direction, speed also moving in this direction. So we have to do the addition of this boat. In cases of upstreams, opposite direction, the speed of is equal to difference of speed of boat and stream. Let us take if the person, take an example of same escalator. If a person is trying to move from downside to upward in the escalators, he will take some more time because the escalator is coming from up to down and it is taking efforts to go from down to up. So the escalator will push him down, so he will take more efforts for going up. So in that the case, the speed of person and the speed of escalator, we have to do difference between them. Same relate that condition with upstreams. We have to do the same. Let us take an example that let speed of boat 25 km per hour and speed of stream is equal to 5 km per hour. If we have to find the speed in downstreams, we have to do the addition. In that case, speed of boat plus speed of stream is equal to 20 plus 5 is equal to 25 km per hour. In that we will leave total speed. Now we are going to discuss about short tricks and formulas in this topic. If you have to find the speed of boat in still water, the formula is g plus u by 2. If you have to find the speed of stream, the formula is d minus u upon 2, whereas the d is equal to downstream of speed of boat and u is equal to upstream speed of boat. In previous case, we have the example took as our downstream speed has came as 25 km per hour, in our upstream speed has came as 15 km per hour. Let us relate this with this. We have to find the speed of boat in still water. So we will put the values as d is equal to 25 plus 15 divided by 2 is equals to 40 divided by 2 is equal to 20 km per hour, which is same as given. If we have to find the speed of stream, d minus u upon 2, whereas d we will take as 25 minus 15 upon 2, which is 10 upon 2 is equal to 5 kilometers per hour, Now, hence it is also verified. So the formula from we can solve, and you have to practice it also. Now we will try to solve more difficult questions. Let us try to solve this example. A boat goes 40 kilometers upstream in 8 hours and takes 6 hours to complete a distance of 36 kilometers in downstream. Find the speed of boat in still water. They have asked to find the speed of in still water. We have seen that formula for still water is d plus u upon 2. First we will find the speed in upstream and downstream. In upstream it is given as the formula of speed is equal to distance upon time. In upstreams, the distance is 40 kilometer and the time taken is 8. It will come as 5 kilometers per hour in downstreams. Distance is 36 kilometer and the time is 6 hours. The speed is 6 kilometers per hour. The both value has came, so we have to put in this equation only. D plus u upon 2 is equals to d is value of d is 6 plus 5 upon 2, that is 11 by 2, which is equal to 5.5 kilometers per hour. As simple as that. Just we have to see and think clearly, and what you have to ask, we have to just find out it. Now we will try out to solve this question. This question is little more trickier than previous one question. See what is given. The speed of boat in still water is 45 km per hour. If in downstream the boat covers a speed of 80 kilometers in 1 hour 20 minutes, how much will time it take to complete the same distance in upstream? In this situation, the speed of boat is given, but the speed of stream is not given. So we'll take the speed of stream be x. So this is speed of stream is equals to x, and the stream boat is equals to given, that is 45 kilometers per hour. Now speed is equals to distance upon time, we know it. So it is given in downstream. We know that the speed of boat and the speed of stream gets merged and addition is happening. So we will add this both, 45 plus x, that is equal to 80 divided by, it is given that 1 hour 20 minutes, so we will convert this into hours. So 1 is to 60 upon 20 is, which will be 1 is to 3 upon 3 is equals to 4 upon 3 hours. 4 upon 3, we know that if the division is 4 by 3, the 3 will shift upside into 3, and we will divide this 4 on 20, that is 45 plus x is equals to 60, and then x is equals to 15. The speed of stream is equals to 15. Now we have got the speed of stream. Now it is asked that how much time it will take to complete the same distance in upstream. We know that the upstream, that is 45 minus 60. Then the total speed in downstream is equals to 60, and speed in upstream is equals to 60 minus 15, that will be 60 minus 30 is equal to 30. So the difference is of double. So we can clearly get that if the difference is double and the speed is time taken is 1 hour 20 minutes, so we can simply double the speed, double the time. So the time taken will be 2 hours 20 minutes. If we want to solve its formula method, we can do. Have we got why I have taken this speed of upstream to 30? Because the speed upstream case, the stream reduces the speed of boat. So the 45 minus of 15, that will become 30. So the 30 is speed in upstreams. If the speed is upstream, so see the difference is by 2. So the time will get doubled by 2. So 1 hour 20 minutes we convert it into 2 hours 40 minutes. So answer is 2 hours 40 minutes. If you want to solve it by formula method, you can try that also. You can just 80 by 30, that will come as 80 by 30 to integer 2 by 3, and we have to convert it into minutes. So multiplied by 60, 3 into 20, so 20 into 2 hours 40 minutes. That's your answer. So I will be going you some of the tricky question that you have to try. I have shortlisted some of the questions for you based on today's concept. You have to try it yourself and write down the answer in comment section, and you can get the answer very easily. If you ask very simple questions, you can get it in one go only. Now you can also be like me. You have to just shoot a video related in study related concept and send to Acharya Academy's bold line number. They will upload it to YouTube. If and then now you have to subscribe the Acharya Academy channel, press the bell icon near it. Share this video to every your friend who is weak in this concept. Let him also take advantage of it and make his concept better. Thank you for watching. Like it and share it.